I'm Dane Spotts, and this is episode 1 of the Law of Attraction. There is a simple way to create the life you want using the Law of Attraction and the ZYGON Visioneering Protocol. However, if you can't program your mind to see it, and your inner mind is not properly aligned to your goal, you'll never achieve it. In the Law of Attraction series, we're going to go over every aspect of how you can leverage the universal law of attraction to create the future you want, whether that involves attracting money, better health, success in your career, or your relationships. In our daily lives, we don't realize the hidden powers of mind we all possess and how it, more than any other factor in life, affects the reality we experience. Sounds like science fiction or magical fantasy novel, doesn't it? That your mind possesses such a great power that through thought, you can influence matter and the reality you experience. A power to literally bring about circumstances that you attract to you based on how you're wired and what you think about. And there is a way to actually amplify this power, this ability to attract circumstances, both negative and positive. And that's what this series is all about. Before I get into the specific processes involved and show you the visioneering protocol I developed more than 30 years ago, the first step is understanding exactly how this is all possible and how the universe works and how your mind, which is connected to that universe, operates like a node on this gigantic cloud computer network, allowing you this ability. Here is some background on all that, and the statement that I'm about to make may shock you. The universe is consciousness. Consciousness permeates every molecule, every atom, every bit of energy and matter are organized around consciousness. The universe is in fact a giant mind. Think about that for a second. Our experiences on planet Earth with its millions of species, from the level of microorganisms up through the animal and plant kingdoms to finally human beings. All of it, all of these life forms exist to evolve and become more complex. And in their evolutionary process, they expand consciousness. They're part of the universe's creation matrix that's hardwired into the system. The matrix of life that exists everywhere, not just on Earth and our little solar system, but the billions and billions of planetary systems throughout all of existence. In my audiobook, The Way of the Mind Warrior, I go into great depth about how connected everything is, and there exists in this natural evolutionary pattern a meta-program, so to speak, within the universe that drives life on Earth and everywhere to organize itself into more complex forms for the purpose of evolution and adding its experience and consciousness into the universe's matrix. The universe operates a gigantic information field with consciousness at its core. It's the engine that drives it. There's a lot to all of this, and it's a fascinating topic with amazing implications. For our purposes here, to understand the law of attraction, we simply need to know this. The organizing principle of the universe is consciousness. And we humans are just evolving to a level now where we're beginning to understand what this is all about, what it means, as well as being able to tap into it. So, what does the universe, being comprised and organized of consciousness, have to do with the law of attraction? As I alluded to earlier, mind is the engine that runs everything. And the more evolved the mind is, and the more in tune with this quantum matrix of how it all operates, one is able to recognize an influencing effect that thoughts and intentions have on our experiences. And you, right this moment, perhaps without even realizing it, are attracting the circumstances that will occur in the future, setting yourself up for both perceptual and actual events that happen to you. The law of attraction is a term simply for trying to understand a very complex system that is really at the core of an incredibly powerful reality creation machine. Your mind is like having a remote control almost that's attached to the universal mind that operates this universe, this huge matrix powered by consciousness itself. Unfortunately, we humans are not born with an operating manual or a user's guide. In fact, it took you as long as you're alive now to build the you that is you today, out of trillions of experiences and feedback, both negative and positive, from your time on Earth. But what if suddenly you were given an operating manual and that remote control that you can now use to program the reality you want to enjoy? Now, it's not quite as simple as that, but that's essentially what we're going to learn how to do in this series. Create a tool for operating your mind that is aligned with this universal law, the law of attraction, and work with it, never against it, to make your life into a series of positive experiences using your reality creation machine that you'll operate much like a remote control on your TV set. Fantasy? Magical thinking? Well, it's all for real, and I'll prove it to you with an experiment that you can conduct and see and experience firsthand. And I'll give you all the tools you need to make the law of attraction work in your life. But first, there's something really important that you must master to make all of this work for you. And it's the subject of the next episode called The Self-Sabotaging Mind, where we're going to get into a discussion about why and how we set ourselves up to fail, and how to stop the damage in your life by rewiring how you think and see yourself. Master this one thing, the self-sabotaging mind, and the visioneering process and leveraging the law of attraction just became 1,000 times easier.